son of a mother and blank, just as I was saving and about to shut off for the previous episode, fudging polecats climbed the fence and murdered both my effing chickens. Son of a... This is exactly why I waited to build a fence before, wolf or fox came in and murdered my chickens. But no, a mother fudging polecat. Oh boy. All right, so chickens absolutely have to be enclosed. I'm so mad about that, dude. So mad. Why does the game hate me? Okay. Well, welcome everybody. I'm Bereaver. I didn't realize polecats and or forgotten if it happened in a another video that polecats would murder your chickens. So hopefully you've learned from my suffering and hope you've laughed at it. Put your pole if you get chickens. I'm inside. I've now learned that the hard way, which means I now have to build a barn. I was not prepared to effectively start walling this off. That was definitely not on the to-do list until much later. But it looks like we're gonna have to start sooner rather than later. What is this? Is this anything we care about? Gooseberry bush? The hell is that? Gooseberries. Another fruit. Ooh. Another fruit, you say? I feel like I'm gonna have too much of this. I really should pull back on it. I should probably harvest some of this, right? And then get some planted. What's this? Bramble? Blackthorn, barley. Well, we don't need the barley no more. Oh, you didn't fill it from the top. You guys are choosing to run down. Well, that's fine. Alright, let's get that up there. Let's just get another small field. I don't want to go super overboard with this already. I know I already have way too many. Alright, that is a stockpile, stupid. We don't want a stockpile. We want this. Just do cabbage. We'll just do a small row of it. Don't sow it. Because we need to then pick what it is. Gooseberry. There we go. Now you can do it. Very high. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink these down. At least it's outlined. Ish. Flax I'm potentially okay with. Barley, well, that's on a don't sow. And then, I guess they haven't planted anything. So what I'll do is I'll shrink it from this side. So that way it's kind of mapped out. And then this hasn't done anything. So then we'll shrink this here. I know once my colony really grows, we always struggle with food. Yeah, I'm okay with flax because the linen will be fine. I don't think it'll go bad as long as it's inside and off the floor. Yeah, so linen literally never goes away. So we're okay with that. We still need some digging to be done. Alright, they can dig. Let's allow this stuff because we can get to it now. And then we'll put in another dig order as well. I think I'll leave a gap. And I know they can cut from here over, but I kind of don't like it. I kind of like that to be the floor. I can dig this way, right? Yeah, dig that out. I can dig that way and just kind of zigzag it. Do I want to zigzag? Single layer. I prefer them to go straight down rather than zigzagging. Hopefully they can cut under this, but I feel like they might not be able to. I might have to dig this pile out, and if they do, then I'll have to zigzag. I guess I could always put it there. No, that would be stupid. Yeah, I have to put it there. I don't think they can get under this. But we're going to find out. I should stop with the construction jobs, I guess, because it looks like they're prioritizing this over doing anything else, which is fair. That's fine. What do we are in day 5 of summer, so the beginning of summer. They're running around in their winter clothing. I should do another house. I was going to turn this into the kitchen, so let's deconstruct this. Roofs only, single layer. Do I need to turn this on? Yeah. Right. Deconstruct that. We'll get a kitchen going here. That'll be our door. Door. Oop. Door. And then better roof. Wooden roof. Oop. And then we'll get this stuff moved inside. I think I'm okay with leaving the butcher table outside because production speed is only 80. That's whatever. And then the campfire seems to be content being outdoors. So we're not going to worry about any of that just yet. Ooh, it looks like they dug this down. Yes, please. Alright. What are they... They still haven't started digging there. Still prioritizing construction. That is fine. But it looks like they're all going to be going to bed here shortly. Let's check our research, because I know we needed to get... we need to get into smelting. Yeah, defensive structures. Yeah, we need this. And then we are going to need another 30 chronicles. Well, 14 chronicles because we have 16. So, yeah, we are now going to check this. I'm okay with that. I don't remember if this has an outdoor penalty. I kind of want to say it does, and I put it under one of these. I mean, if that's the case, I'll just build a little overhang here, like a little roof. I can leave these beams here, maybe pull this down one, and then just put a roof over. Did they even go to sleep? Why do I feel like none of them slept? Usually I throw in a cut at nighttime because nothing's going on. Alright, so butcher table. Okay, I think I'm okay with leaving all of this stuff out here for now. Flooring. I think I might wait on the flooring. Thermal insulation 0.7. Wood is technically better. Aesthetic value 1.5, 1.5. Wood is still technically better. I was going to put limestone in here, but we're definitely going to need that and a cutter, but I don't know if I could really afford to use somebody constantly cutting bricks at the moment. I have a feeling we're going to have a long winter project. That's usually when I do all of my digging. I save all of that for the winter. Come on, guys. I need you to do some building. You're doing things I don't want you to be doing now. I guess that is theoretically construction. Right. Yep, go finish that. I hate when they start stuff and then go start another project. Like, just finish it. You're very clearly the one doing it. Oh, excuse me. It's like, why did you leave? All right, production speed, outside. We'll have to check when it rains. All right, so I guess do until I have, I don't know, 20 for now. And then we're just going to get a very, very small order for some iron. Because we want to immediately get that reinforced door. Which, let me clear these stockpiles. I don't want anything going here just yet. Everything can go here still. That's fine. I'm okay with them running back and forth temporarily because I might still have to move this stuff. I just need to wait for it to like rain or something. Alright, what do we got? Another salvation here. What will we get attacked by? 4 marauders. How are you? Let's see. Tailoring and animal handling. You're relatively butt cheeks and literally everything else. And that's all you have a passion for. And you have 3 perks and we don't know what they are. We do need bodies, though. That is the thing. I mean, you have really good points in tailoring. You know what? We'll take it. Because we do just really need the bodies. And this is why I usually have, you know, an extra base, well, house, I should say, built. This time I do not. I guess I could do like a temporary shelter or something and then just kick them out, right? But I don't really feel we're at that stage just yet. We can see, we got infinity sticks. How are we on wood? I guess it's just all just laying around. Decomposes in forever. 3 years, 1 year. So I guess I'm okay with it being left laying around. I guess we should probably start honestly walling in our base, but I was really waiting to do that with the limestone, which I guess we would need stone cutting. Where is it? Stone, no, not carving. Stone block cutting. So that's 20 points. I feel currently as it stands, this reinforced door would help us tenfold. So go into there, then into stone blocks cutting, and then we'll start getting our base surrounded, which means we're gonna have to do some digging, a lot of digging. All right, hopefully these ones too will back off. We didn't have that very first attack. They did choose not to come. They turned tail. They talked a big game, but then they're just like, no, we're okay. We'll let you off the hook this time. Get you a hay sleeping spot. We're not going to worry too much about their beds here. I almost forgot I was waiting for a rainy day, and it does not look like the smelting furnace is affected being outdoors. So I think I might have had it backwards. I think there's an issue with it being indoors, and it has to be outdoors. But I still feel like, you know, just putting maybe a little overhang on it would look a little better. So, which means this stuff is going to have to move then. Let's get a cancel up on this here. Cancel all layers. Cancel all of that. This is going to get dug out, so I'm not concerned with this. Negotiator has arrived. That's fine. We're just going to ignore him anyway. So we've got smelting. We're into defensive structures. I need somebody to now prioritize. Who's my smith? You. All right, so as soon as you wake up, I'm going to have you not do any harvesting and immediately come smelt this as a priority. What was my brain forgetting to do? Yeah, this. All right, so I need to do, I think, something like this. And then I know we're not going to need that many. Maybe I'll do something like this. I can't see which way is this facing. I think it's facing the right way. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But you know what? I'm almost not mad at that either. I wanted the sloped roofs, but we'll see how this looks. I guess it makes sense. I will dig this mountain out here. Alright, so I'm not mad at that. Do I want to extend it a little bit? Because we're going to put... Yeah, you know what? Because we're going to have stone cutting under here as well. There's no point in putting that inside either. I guess what we can do is blueprint this, right? I feel like we don't really need that many. Maybe 2 for clay, 1 for iron, 1 for metal. Like steel. Probably won't use a whole lot. I could probably duplicate some. Gold into silver. I feel like I'm going to use iron more so than steel. Unless if we transfer out. What does steel need? I don't have it unlocked just yet. Will it tell me in the research window? I don't remember. Steel. It just says steel ingot. Unlock the research steel. Oh, that's cool. It even showed you. No, I popped up. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I clicked on it and it kind of showed me things here, but all right, yeah, it doesn't tell me the ingredients. Steel ingot. All right. Yeah, it doesn't tell me the ingredients. I think I still need iron with it, so maybe we'll do 2 clay, iron, steel, and then maybe gold, silver. This can be like stone cutting bench. And then this could be art bench. I guess I could run it a long way. Or I can just put the benches here, but then this would stick out further. I guess I don't want it sticking out that far. Let's just get a copy here. Do something like this. I guess it is going to run the length of the building. Whatever. That is fine. No, it won't, dumbass. Roofs can only go 10 by 10, stupid. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crap. No. Okay. What do you mean? There we go. We can't overlap them. How is this gonna look? A little bit afraid. We're gonna need beams here. How will this look? Really, that's going to annoy me. This one being larger than that one. And I would have to move that. You know what? I guess everything doesn't have to be unison, right? So that is fine. Let's get a forbid on these, though. I don't need them getting built. Actually, before I do all of that, I don't want any of this getting built. Forbid. Blueprint phase. All of this. No touchies. I want you digging. Oh, that's right. You are gardening. No more gardening. Prioritize production. I need iron ingots as fast as possible. We got the negotiator, and then that'll buy us a little bit more time before the attack comes. And we only need, I believe, 10, right? 10 for the reinforced door? Yeah, 10 ingots for the reinforced door. Alright, that is smelting. Sweet. I don't know if it's a 30 to 1. I think it's a 5 to... Is it 5 to 30? Every 30 ore you get 5 bars? Question mark? I don't remember. Alright, how's their digging going? They were able to actually cut this out, which is awesome. They won't be able to make the turn. Although I have a feeling they're just going to cut off the side anyway. But I guess for aesthetic purposes, we're going to cut that out as well. This will be the next floor in the warehouse. Come on, iron ingots. I need you. Right, we got the iron. We just need him to do the smelting. Alright, well, it looks like these ones are actually going to attack. Thankfully, not too heavily equipped. A bit concerned with the hatchet and the that mace there. We don't... We're not well equipped for this, that is for sure. But let's hope archers reign supreme still. Sorry guys, wakey wakey. Let's see, I'm gonna need you there. Need you in front of the door. You go there, and well, I guess you can just stay sleeping. If you wake up, I'll have to, why can't I do 5 times the speed? Unfortunate. Alright, and now I need you to hold your ground. You hold your ground. You also hold. And you to hold your ground. I don't want anybody moving. No excuses to move. Oh, they're throwing stuff. Well, I guess focus fire. Because this door is going to go down quick. Why are you moving? I told you to hold your ground. The fuck are you doing? Like, hold your effing ground, dude. No, come in here. Let them in. There we go. Now kill him. Alright, that's potentially got to be a bug, because that is absolutely going to piss me off. And I know they added it before, because, you know, settlers were doing that. Buckler got destroyed. Alright, my dude needs to fall back. He is quite wounded. Yes, come and attack, please. Ugh. Alright, well, my dude's down for the count. Thankfully not dead. Alright. It's crazy, they broke a good buckler. All right, let's see. I was bravest, doing the most damage. I took the most damage, and then I blocked most of the hits, apparently with my face. Yeah, that wooden door wasn't ever going to stand a chance. Aha, prisoner. Yes, please. Good melee and marksman. Perfect. Don't care about art. Yep. Perks. Dainty, infirm. I don't know what those are. You might be sickly. Maybe we could sell you off, question mark? Alright, well, my dude's gonna need treatment. I was just about dead. I guess there was no point in trying to run away. What is our problem? Broken nose to the maximum. Lol. It's the first time I've seen maximum. Dislocated shoulder and a bruised nose. Alright. We should survive that then. Allow. Oh yeah. Well, Gambison, no, that's just about broken. I would like the shield, however. So, I guess I'm gonna have to strip them of their clothing. What do you have? You have anything? A flimsy shield? Nah. What do you got? Bone shield. And then you've surrendered. As you're getting eaten. Alright, well, this door is gonna get replaced anyway with a, reinforced door. So, let us deconstruct this anyhow. Alright, so our dude will get some tending. Yep, that's happening right now. Wonderful. So we need to make a buckler. Oh, dismantle. Do forever. Edit. Yeah. Dismantle, I guess, everything that is 50 points or less. Doesn't matter the quality. Anyone can do it. And then, well, actually, I guess that should be on here, shouldn't it? Dismantle, because it's the same thing. That's what I mean. Like, this bench is basically worthless. Like, I feel... Do until you have one. Like, I feel the Boyer's table could just literally be combined with the woodwork bench. Because this woodworking bench, as far as I'm aware, is completely worthless. Alright, let's speed time up. Yeah, I don't know if that's a newfound bug or I'm doing something wrong, but hold your ground should be hold your ground, not move. I thought that was the whole point of putting the hold your ground in there, so they don't move, they don't run away. I really hope that bug hasn't resurfaced. I know it was a problem in the past. I don't need you enjoying entertainment. Get your ass over here and prioritize, not deconstruction. Production target number reached. Oh, so we have 30 ingots. All right, that's fine. Don't bother then. Which means we can then build this door. Not a problem. And he should have been able to stab through this window. There should be no reason he have ran across. I know we are getting our digging down for our warehouse. Our warehouse is also getting quite full. And then what we will do is we'll also get a beam in here, but I need these two dug out first. And then I believe there should be a beam here. Or not. I only have one beam. I feel that's not correct. I don't have a feeling my floor is about to cave in. There should be a beam here. Prioritize digging this. Oh, you're gonna get yourself stuck. aren't you? Yep. Dig, go there. And then... Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Damn it, get over here. Dig. Not hauling. Dig this out. Let's see how smart you guys really are. Alright, that looks to be good. I have a feeling this is going to collapse now. Not. I think I feel safer with the beam right there. I thought I placed two. I don't know why one isn't there. Yeah. That looks to be better. Yeah. I'll deal with that. Build that beam. Hopefully before digging, please. Okay. Hopefully they take care of that. And this warehouse is getting full, so we definitely need to work this. I'm not so concerned with the food at the moment. Exhausted. More exhaustion. Go to bed, question mark? He is in bed. Oh, my dude's up and about already. Love to see it. Okay, there it is. I was like, where did it go? Alright, now I'm a bit more confident that that won't collapse. To be honest, I don't know how it hasn't collapsed. I thought the rule was 4. I was a bit afraid. Alright, perfect. Digging that out. Alright, have we dealt with this door yet? We have not. Well, technically we have. We deconstructed it because I couldn't replace it. There. Reinforced door. That'll help. Oh, we got to get rid of the bodies, don't we? I need to burn them. Miscellaneous? That would be a pyre, right? Unmarked grave pyre. There we are. I can go right there. Oh yeah, the prisoner. I forgot. I gotta put him on recruit. But first, yeah, this is what I was afraid of. The infirm. Hit point recovery. Yeah, I knew your appetite was up. I knew that one. Well, what is this one? This one I don't know. I'm not sure I want to deal with this person right now. Although they would be a decent archer. He might be a pain in the butt. Could shackle him and have him work. I don't know if I want to deal with this guy. And he's 45 years old. There's a 45-year-old pain in the ass. But a marksman. I have a feeling marksmen will still reign supreme. Or at the very least, I can use him as being melee wouldn't be smart because he's poor motor function. Alright, well, unfortunately, I think we'll try. Alright, let's clear all of this. I don't want you having literally anything. You can only have roasted meat. Maybe a stew. And then you can get some berries. That's about all I want over here. Priority very high. I don't remember. I think they've made a change with how often they come over to resupply this. Because I know a problem I've constantly seen is, and it's whether it's the settlers or you have animals doing hauling. They'll come over to this stockpile if you don't have it on very high. And let's say bring it over to, you know, a shelf in here or something. that was very high, and this one was on high, and there was space over here. The warden would put food here, and then someone else would come and take it from here, and then put it back over here due to priority. Like, I would hate this being on very high because I'm not too concerned if they have food, and then if I have no prisoners, they're constantly stocking the shelf, and then the stuff is just gonna go off. Or does it not because it's on the shelf? Yeah, see, it decomposes in 3 hours. And then they're gonna put more food here. I'll just put it on like a low priority. Yeah, see, it's like, it's not a production thing, so it wouldn't matter. And if I turn this off, they can still be consumed and hauled or equipped. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll put it a low priority. I guess it doesn't really matter considering that's still indoors. But yeah, that's now rotted off. Maybe a high priority for now. I don't need him starving to death, but I also don't care. What do we have for research? Tailoring, clay, furniture. Yeah, let's go into stone cutting. I think we'll start focusing on walls. Stonemason's bench. We'll put that here. We'll see if that gets a penalty to outdoors as well. Alright. So it looks like our next group of beams will go there. And then we need to get this one dug out. Come here, Abel. Where are you going? Dig that one, please. That way I can get a beam going. Oh, it even shows you stability of 4. Nice. Alright, so then that means I should be able to put a floor in here. No, cancel that. Thought that was looking funky. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Yeah, that'll be the next level for the warehouse. And then we could focus in on the kitchen. Getting a harvest of cabbage. That'll be some food. Little bastard helping himself over here to my flax field. Bottle. You know what? Oh yeah, that's already on a don't, so we need that. Did we never plant blackberries? I guess it got consumed, question mark? No, well. A merchant. Maybe. Potentially see what he's got for trade. How are we on linen? We got 623 linen. You know what? Don't sew that. We'll just let that finished off. Yeah, Gambison. Deteriorated. Yeah, our food's already spilling over now. We definitely need to start digging down. That'll be our next project. Everybody should be carrying a weapon. Yes. Armor. Yes. That'll work. Get the floor built in. Sweet. Can I put the stockpile then down? Not entirely. We'll just deconstruct it. We have to wait. That's fair. Oh, Jesus, I didn't realize this episode's already 40 minutes. Look at that. Not paying attention, and we're already super deep into it. So I'm going to wrap this one up here while it is nighttime. A whole lot of nothing is going on. I'm most likely going to do some digging. I'm going to let them finish constructing that floor down there, and then we're going to start digging down to do our cellar effectively, and then we're going to get some stone block cuttings. So with that, I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to thank everybody for watching. If you have any feedback, please leave it, good or bad. Always in the interest, or always on the lookout for feedback so I can help tailor the channel. If you guys have any questions about the game, I'll do what I can to answer them. I'm certainly no master at the game, but I'll answer what I can, or if you like, I can try and show it off in game if you're curious how the mechanic works. Till then, everybody, take care. Bye.